a medium here in North Scottsdale, Arizona. And every Tuesday mornings at 10:30 or Thursday evenings at 6:30 Arizona time, you'll find me right here on Facebook.com/Bob the Psychic, giving a few messages from Spirit, drawing some cards, and answering questions from people in the audience. So if you have a question for me, feel free to type it in the comments. You can do it on YouTube, on my YouTube page where this is broadcasting, and the same thing here on the Facebook page. Please only type your question once, because if you do it more than once and I figure it out, I'm just going to start skipping you. So please don't do that, okay? Because it does take away from other people who have also come here to get their questions answered. So if you want to know more about me, or you're interested in a longer consultation than what I'm going to be able to do right now, feel free to go to my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. There's all sorts of choices there about what we can do together. I do email readings. I do group events. In fact, there's going to be a group event next Tuesday night, my Zoom group gallery reading. That's limited to 8 people. So it's about a 10-minute reading, 10-minute message from me. You'll hear the messages given to all the other people in the audience. And it's really a way for you to really see how my gift works much better than this, which is just kind of really, really quick. I give about 30-second answer on all of these. So hopefully that will make sense. And my computer is saying that it's going to die, that it has no electricity. You know, this Mercury retrograde thing is just enough to make you frickin' crazy. Where is the other thing? Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know how I'm going to resolve that. Actually, I do, because it looks like... All right, so I'm going to be here a really short period of time because it looks like there's only 20% of power, so we're not going to be here very long. We'll just go and see what happens. All right, so let me go ahead and start by giving some messages from the cards. Let me see which one wants to talk. I think tonight, too, I'm going to pick names I don't know. So if you come here all the time and I answer your question all the time and I recognize your name, I'm going to skip you. So we can get some new names, people out there, give them unique opportunities. So I apologize in advance for those of you that come every week and get an answer from me. I'm going to go ahead and switch that up tonight. So we're just going to do people whose names I don't recognize. All right, so the first card for this week, this is an interesting one. It's Legacy of Light. This deck is called Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels. Legacy of Light is looking at our own gifts. That everybody does have a gift. Mine is hearing. Other people see things or they feel them, or they're, clairaudient, they hear stuff. Whatever it is, this is a reminder to look for your gift or allow your gift to become louder, to listen to that sense of intuition that fulfills your life and gives you exactly what it is that you need or what it is that you want, and that to really listen and allow the universe to guide you in a different way or a more unique way than you have been in the past. So really it's about turning inside and looking at those messages and kind of seeing how all that fits. The next card, hold on, I'll do it just right side up. Oh, look, Word wants to be written. This is about starting a new chapter. So as you listen to your gift and you allow yourself to be guided by it, it helps you start a new chapter in your life. New happiness, maybe it's a new relationship, maybe it's a new job, maybe it's less drama around you. But whatever that new chapter is, the cards are suggesting that as you listen to the guides, that you'll be able to create that for yourself. So those of you who come every week that I'm going to be skipping, maybe that's the message for you about listening to your own gift and seeing how that works. And in fact, I'm happy to help you grow that gift too. You can just set an appointment with me and I can help you do that. The last card is Restore and Replenish. So this one suggests to me that as we're listening to our gift, that was the first one, and starting the new chapter, that we're also then going to allow ourselves to recharge afterwards, that we're not going to roll up in a ball and be scared, but we're going to recharge from that event and get new energy and be able to move forward fearlessly because we have those new messages, those new thoughts and ideas coming our way. All right, let's go ahead and do some of the questions. Like I said, I'm going to do people who my names I don't recognize. So if I call on you and you come here all the time and other people get upset, I apologize in advance. This is going to be short because my computer power supply has apparently died. So we'll go for 30 minutes. We'll see how it does. You're going to be the first one. I didn't record off the top. So if I to you before or other people know, there you go. All right, your card is this one. So this is from John Holland's Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck. Let's see. I can't believe my computer battery. That's just hilarious. Balance. Jennifer, you're in a place right now, you need to seek more balance in your life. You know you're like you're wobbling. And I feel like this is about knowing that you need to, you either need to cut something out or get clarity on two of the connections or two of the relationships around you, that by doing that, it will bring back the balance into your life. You're trying to do too much at once, is what my guides are saying. Like you're I don't know if sacrificing is the right word, but it's like you're giving in those two situations more than you need to, and this is the time to pull back. If you have questions about that, you know how to find me over on my website. This person, I don't think I recognize you. Sandy Vargas, I feel like you're someone I don't recognize. Let's try this. Of course, I apologize in advance if you come here all the time and I pick you because I don't recognize you. Well, you know, it's the way it is. So I've already skipped a few people. Those of you who already know who you are, those are the ones that I've skipped. So you'll still be able to get a message, something good here. Sandy, your card is Pandora's Gift. This is about something you did in December. You shifted the energy around you. You got new clarity. You got a new wanted your life to be. It's more than New Year's resolution, but it's time for you to put it into action and take the steps that you know you need to take. I've actually thought about in November is what I'm hearing. Take those steps. Do what it is that you need to do to make those changes you've always wanted to make. I feel like you're procrastinating, and really there's no more reason to procrastinate. The last card is softly, softly, the tender touch. This is about nurturing yourself through this process, not to beat yourself up, not to sit there and think, oh my gosh, I should have done this 2 years ago. It doesn't matter. Should have done it 2 years ago. You didn't, so that's now. It's like, now there's no better time than right now to step out and step forward. That, or you have a question about that or something that I said here, please visit my website. Let me book an appointment. Let me see how I can help you. All right, so next person, here we go. Amy, you're the next one. Again, this is going to be short tonight. I apologize. My computer is charging now. Look at that. Mercury retrograde, the idea, I just have to talk about it for a split second. So hold on a second, because it's just to not mention it right now. So Mercury retrograde, the idea is, or the thought is, that every so often Mercury goes across the sky in the direction than normal. That's a retrograde, going backwards. And during that time, it affects all sorts of stuff here on Earth. It affects electronics. You're not supposed to sign contracts. You're not supposed to make commitments because the energy is all weird. So during this period, and I think I say next week because I don't follow it that much, but this particular one that started the beginning of February has been dry computer, right? It said it was going to turn off in an hour. Now it says it's got 30%. So it's growing. That means I don't have to leave here. But if you guys have been watching that, or this month, you notice how it keeps dying, and I pick on Cox Cable. Well, that's for other. It affects that. So if you're in a place right now where you've just had some weird technology junk happen or just weird stuff, that's probably what it is. So if you want to know more about that, go Google that. All right, hang on. Let's get back to what we were talking about. Hold on. The person was, here you go. I think I already did you though, didn't I? No, you are the next one. All right, hold on. Here we go. So Amy, your card is about, this is about stepping up and stepping out. You're ready to take the lead in your life. You're ready to step out of the shadows and be a more powerful driving force of the people around you. You've been sitting back. You've been watching others do it. You've been saying, oh my gosh, I can do a better job than that. Yeah, go and step up. This is the time. I feel like you're going to do this between now and the second week of March. So maybe in the next 4 weeks, you're going to have the opportunity to do that, to step up and take the lead. And I feel like you're supposed to use this message to even drive more things in your life, like other areas that you want to be more powerful in or more connected in. So consider that and see if that makes sense. You might want to meditate on that, or maybe tonight before you go to bed, when you're laying in bed, ask in your head, to your guides, how can I take the lead more? How can I step up and be more powerful more powerful in my own life? See if that makes sense. All right, let's try this one. Okay, next person, Patty and Antonio. You guys look like you're new. Welcome. Again, for those of you that I keep skipping, I'm skipping the people that come all the time to give new people a chance. Patty, your answer is trust yourself. You have a lot of fear around some of the decisions you make. And this is suggesting to you that it's time for you to trust yourself, that the messages you're getting, that the decisions you're making are actually right. They might feel really uncomfortable or scary, but the more that you trust yourself and the more that you trust things that are going on around you and just knowing that you're on the right path, the easier the situation around you will be. I feel like this has a lot to do with housing. So if you're thinking about moving, and I feel like you are thinking about moving before the end of the year, trust yourself. You will be able to find the right home, the right place. I feel like if I'm right about this, you might end up looking at 6 places, maybe even 7, but you'll find the right one. And it might even be at the last minute, whatever that means. But I do feel like there's a move around you in November, December. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that can help you. All right, let's see. Rachel, so I know I'm trying to get names I don't recognize. Morgan, you're next. Here we go. If I skip you and you never come, and this is your first time, I apologize. But I'm trying to hit people that I don't know. Morgan, your card is manifest. You're ready to call on your own personal power, your own sense of guidance, like your own clarity of belief about what it is you want in your life, to manifest what it is you want. What is it that you want in your life? What do you want to create around you? Now is the time to ask the universe about it. It's not a time to be scared or feeling that the universe isn't listening or that what you want is not important. It's none of that. This is your time, and I feel like it's your time really between like now and May to really reshape a lot of things that are going on around you. And by doing that work, that manifesting work, it's helping you heal some of the wounds that you have as a teenager. These are things that happened around like 17 or 18. It feels to me like you felt like you were left out or left behind or something like that happened, and you felt like you're like less than the other people around you. No, step up. It's okay. I feel like the other thing they're telling me, I don't know how old you are because I have no idea, but I want to say there might be something that happens positive around 28. So if you're not 28 yet, are you 28 though? Hold on. I don't think you are. I feel like you're right around 28 is what I got, like 27, 28. So that means you're like at your Saturn return. You're starting the second chapter of your life. The first chapter ends at 27. The next one starts at 28. So as part of that, this is your gift. This is what you're supposed to be doing, manifesting, calling upon the power, asking the universe, Archangel Michael, or even somebody named David. There must be an archangel named David, perhaps. That's the person you're supposed to contact. I feel like you knew that one. If you have questions about this, go to my website, set up a reading with me. Let us make it so that we can talk to each other. All right, next person that I'm trying not to recognize. I don't think I know you. All right, so Joanne, you're the next one. Questions about your love life. There needs to be more clarity in it about the kind of person that you want to meet and what those qualities are. I feel like, yeah, you need new inspiration. I feel like what they're telling me is you're kind of like taking like spaghetti and throwing it at the wall, and whatever one sticks, that's the guy you're going out with. So you need to be clearer about that. So what inspires you to get to know someone? What qualities do they need to have? And if they don't have those qualities, and I feel like you know something about within the first 3 or 4 minutes, you don't necessarily have to say yes. So if that makes sense to you, but I do feel like that this is a difficult hump for you to get over, like it's a huge speed bump because you're so used to like sitting back and waiting. I'm not saying you're supposed to ask guys out. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that you should have a clear idea of what qualities you want in a guy. Like, do they have a job? Are they college educated? Are they living at home? I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go, but it's something like that. And again, don't beat yourself up about this because you need to nurture yourself through this process. That it's something that's difficult for you. I feel like you've been battling this since 17. That's awfully young to be trying to figure it out, but maybe that's right. But I feel like something happened around 17, or that's when this situation started. So if I'm right that it's 17, I want to say give yourself a break. That's really young to try to figure that out. So hopefully that makes sense. But if you're older than that, it is definitely trying to figure out what are those qualities, what are the things you want that person to have. All right, let me try to find someone new here. Here's another one. Hope, I think you're someone I haven't talked to, but did I already talk to you? You look like someone. Yes, I did already talk to you. So Morgan, Hope here. Please do not put your question in more than once. That's not fair to the other people around, and it says that in big writing. So next time I'll remember, I will skip you. All right, so Anne, your question is, I moved here for a guy and he's pushed me away. Is there still hope for us or should I move away? I'm so lost. Hold on a second. She's supposed to... Here's what I got. No, I don't feel like there's any hope for you and him, but I don't feel like you're supposed to leave here either. I feel like there's a really good reason that you came here. You haven't discovered it yet. You are going to discover it. I want to say within the first 2 years of being here. It might be 2 weeks. That's awfully soon, and 2 years seems like a long period of time, but I don't feel like you're supposed to leave. I feel like you are supposed to use this as a new start and a new beginning for you. As for the guy that you moved here for, I feel like he wasn't serious, or he didn't think you would really do it, like really come here, if that makes sense. So the fact that you did shows that you were ready to leave wherever you were at, and that you were looking for something better. I still feel like that opportunity is here. You just haven't found it yet. So I feel like you need to stay here and try to figure it out before you just up and go. Maybe that's, maybe you're going to say, I'm going to stay here for, okay, they're saying it's 2 months. So maybe you need to stay here for 2 months and then figure out where it is you really want to go and where it is you really want to be. I don't feel like you're supposed to leave, but if you decide you're going to leave, I don't feel you're supposed to go back to whatever city you came from. That it's time for you to break free from that and be the adult you've always wanted to be. I keep getting there's a good opportunity here for you. I'd highly suggest you book a reading with me because I can go deeper and help you with that. This isn't going to be the right thing because you can't respond to me. So hopefully that makes sense. Please feel free to check out my website. All right, so I'm trying to pick a new name I haven't been to. I think, Courtney, you look new. Any message for your love life? Shift and get better by more grounded in it, or you're going to be more not so crazy worried about it is the sense I get, that it's going to be more calm. You have to trust yourself. You're making the right decisions now about it. But I feel like I'm supposed to tell you I'm seeing the temperance being balanced and not going crazy one way or the other. So for you to spend some time alone, I want to say you're supposed to spend some time alone, yourself better, or figuring out what it is you like to do, dependent on someone else entertaining. And the trust yourself card just says it'll all happen like at the shelf. You're on the right mission now. Don't they keep saying don't go crazy, so that must be about being crazy one way or crazy lane. All right, next person. Ashley, I don't think I know you. Let's see. I don't recognize you. All right, here we go. Which person are you? There we go. Again, for those of you that I'm skipping names that I feel like I recognize. So if I skip you, that would be why. I apologize if I don't know you when I skip you. Please only put your question in the queue once, so I don't have to look and go, wait, did I already talk to you? I've already kind of scolded one person, so please don't. Ashley, you're ready to go and move around and seek new adventures. The Page of Wands is kind of like the dating card. He's all about exploring new opportunities. He has a new coat. He has a new cape, new hat. He's got his wand there, all about his passion. He's standing there in the dirt, meaning he's ready to fly. He wants to go and meet new people and explore new things. I feel like this really is the year for you to do that, especially towards the end of the year, because I feel like that's when COVID is going to lift, or we're going to get to a place where we still have to be careful, but not as careful as we are now. So if that helps you any, like you're ready to do more exploring, maybe this is about going, if you're here in Phoenix metro area, going to Sedona and hanging out in the Red Rocks, or going to Oak Creek Canyon and just kind of getting away and seeing, what nature has to offer. I also feel like if I'm right about this whole Sedona thing, that while you're there, you're going to hear messages. You're going to get ideas or thoughts or things that you want to do. So bring a journal. Something to write in. So as these thoughts come to you, you can write them down. I feel like a lot of it is about the future and how you see your future, or how you want to plan that out. All right, next person, Jessica. Sure, let's see what we get. Oh, it looks like there's a bunch of names here I don't recognize. So I'll be doing them in a minute. Again, please do not put a question in more than once. I'm laughing because Jessica, your thing says, any news for me or your husband? I got collaborative dreaming. This is about usually I say this is about the universe working with you to answer your questions and give you guidance and show you what's next. I feel like this is about you and your husband doing that too, that you're going to work together to solve a huge problem or a huge situation around you. I feel like it's about housing. And again, I feel like It'll be resolved by the end of the year. I want to, gosh, I keep telling people November. I got November on you too. Are you also thinking about buying home or remodel? I feel like it's remodeling. So I don't feel like you're buying something, but I feel like you're working on remodeling or remodeling project. I feel like you'll have that under wraps or under control or something be done maybe by November, October, November. Actually, you might be doing it in October with November being the wrap up. So if that makes sense, that's the message I have for you. I guess you'll just have to tell me if that one's right. Next one, Robin. Hold on, which deck are you? This one. Again, I want to thank all of you for being here. Tonight I'm doing names I don't recognize. So if I skipped you, that would be why. Robin, your card, this is Healing with the Angels. Look inside yourself. You have a lot of hidden qualities, hidden abilities that you haven't tapped into yet. I feel like you know about them or you have an inkling or a feeling about it. So this is about you. Now is the time to do that. Some of it could be about being artistic. It might be about writing a book, but it's something to do with things that you just don't know you can do it yet. And I feel like over the next 6 months, you're going to be discovering these things. So be open to new ideas, new suggestions, new opportunities around you. But it's definitely stuff inside that you haven't done yet is what I get on that. But it's definitely because you're getting to know yourself better, like becoming more spiritual. Yeah, and detoxing, letting go of some of the negative stuff around you, letting go of some of the roadblocks around you, or some of just that negative thinking that has not ever helped you in any positive way. Okay, hopefully that's the answer to that one. Ashley Morgan, I think I already talked to you. I think I already talked to you too. Let's do you here. All right. This one. Hold on for Amy. Which one is it? Green or brown? Brown. These are on fire. Amy, so all of the storm around you is over. The 2-year period that you were in where there was like major depression or major angst or just sad stuff happening all around you has finally wrapped up, and it's time for you to put it behind you and stop thinking about it. Well, stop thinking about it or stop giving it energy. You already have all the lessons. You already know. You've already learned all the things that you're supposed to learn. It shows you how to be a more powerful woman, how to be in your strength, how to be not stuck, how to break free from like chains or bonds that were like holding you back that weren't yours or that really came from someone else who didn't have your highest good in mind. So it is time for you to let that go and push yourself forward. I feel like that whatever I'm talking about, I feel like you'll be done with it in April. So the sooner the better. So if that makes sense, hopefully that will help you. Julie, I'm going to stop on you, but I'm not going to answer. So this is not the place for you to ask me what your purpose is. If you want to know what your purpose is, you got to book a reading with me because it's just for a 30-second answer. It's just not the place. So please go to my website. Do yourself a favor on that. The question about will find love, well, the answer is only if you're open to it. Right now, you're not. You're not open to finding love right now because you're so confused about other things and you have unrealistic expectations or unrealistic standards because of things that happened to you perhaps when you were a teenager, like 16 or 18. And I feel like you need to get a grip. Well, I don't know if grip is the right word. I want to say you need to get a better understanding. There you go. A better understanding of what that was or why that happened or why you took that so personally so that you can set it free and move forward. On the other question, book a reading with me because it'll be much better than me spouting something off to you that might not even make sense. All right, let's see. This one. Please only put your question in once, everyone, because I'm recognizing people who are doing it more than that. Mari, messages for you. Wow, my guides are saying you hear the messages all the time, but you don't listen, or you don't put them into action. So you need to trust yourself on that. You know what it is that you need to do. Something came up last Wednesday. Well, today's Thursday, right? Is it last Wednesday or the week before? Yesterday or the week before? Yesterday. Something came up for you yesterday that you knew you were supposed to do or knew you were supposed to change. You didn't do it, or you didn't listen, or you didn't hear it, or something like that. But they're saying they're screaming at you about something. It happened on Wednesday. Hopefully that one makes sense. The other card I got for you from John Holland Psychic Tarot of the Heart, this is embrace. This is about embracing a new chapter, embracing a new opportunity all around you. I feel like in some ways you aren't seeing it though, but it will become clearer. Well, they're saying by the end of March, but I feel like it's already around you now, like it first showed up last month. So if that makes sense to you, oh no, February, I lied. It showed up this month. Is it our beginning of this month? It was something, I feel like you didn't notice it or you cruised by it or you thought it's coming back around for you. So if that makes sense, and I know what happened on Wednesday, but they're screaming about that too. So hope out. Let's try you. Okay, hello friends. Let's see what we can give you a card. This one. Lisa, now's the time to play with your inner child. It's time that happen, that you're ready for new things all around you, and you're ready to have a great sense of excitement in your life with your inner child. So I want you to do things that are more playful and fun. And they're telling me that, yeah, like just be more playful, if that makes any sense to you. So I guess you're going to have the opportunity to do that, and I want you to go ahead and do that. Jennifer, you are welcome. You're someone who doesn't show up very often. Stop, Annika. Stop being so confused about what's going on around you. You have great clarity. You have a great, clear third eye vision and sense of connection of the universe all around you. Allow it to guide you. You're asking too many questions or you're questioning it too much. So be less analytical and go with the flow. You'll find out what it is that you need to do. Your roommate, something about your roommate not listening to you. I don't know what that one's about. I feel like actually your roommate can't hear you. So if you're talking to your roommate about something and that it's just driving you nutty, and because they're not doing it, it's like they're not listening. Okay, let's see. Okay, next call. Jessica, I think I already did you. This person I did not. Jessica, this one. This Jessica, which one are you? This one. Okay, so this is Sacred Rebels by Alana Fairchild. Wow, you can tell it's been a long day. This card is next. You need to allow the universe to inspire you. You need to go to places or see new things or find something that inspires you that will give you new ideas on how to take your life to the next level. I feel as though right now you're stuck in a box of some sort, like you're feeling all trapped and stuff, so you're ready to break free from that. So please find the inspiration you need to move forward. It's all around you is what I'm hearing. Like I feel like flowers in nature. They keep showing me yellow flowers. They're not roses. I don't know what kind of flowers they are. But if that makes any sense to you about using that to inspire you to do something different or take new chances or new inspiration, that'll be good. And once you do it, defend to the end the worthwhile. This is about you then standing up for yourself, because it's clearly something that you break from or you break out of, and that'll be a very good thing, a very good unity for you. I feel like this is happening in the next 3 months too. You are welcome, Amy. Looking for names I don't recognize. I know you though, so let me give you one. That you're not ready to change. Why you're thinking about it. I got you're not ready. Find out the one you have now. You're supposed to be at the one you have next at the end of the year. But there's also something about what do you feel. I feel like there's something that you need what you're feeling right now and then put it into action. It's not like you have to say something, but it is something about like taking action, something you feel like you need to do. I think I'm supposed to tell you to go do it. I don't know what it is. Well, whatever it is, it might be Pandora's gift, maybe new excitement around you, taking some risks, but I don't feel like you're supposed to find it was. I don't think so. All right, we'll figure that one out later. All right, Kara. Again, I'm trying to do people I don't recognize, so if I apologize. Any message for you about family? There's a lot of drama there, and you're supposed to step out of it. Yeah, you're supposed to step out of it that way you're at or whatever this drama is. I'm hearing it might make things worse or it might make things more uncomfortable. So, however, I don't even know how to explain that one to you. Hold on. So step back from whatever that situation is. I don't feel like you're a major player in it either. I feel like I'm getting like a brother or a sister might be the major ones, but I don't feel like you're supposed to be part of it. But by stepping back, you get love abounds. So this is about new opportunities to be like more connected to your heart and like protecting yourself from whatever's going on in that situation. All right, next person. I feel like I might not know you. Alice. Hopefully I did not already. Let's see. Alice, your card is about strength. This is about deep down to do the change. Known about this for at least 3 or 4 months. I want to say since November of last year, and you're ready to do it. You've been ready since like December. So I want to say pull the trigger. Now's the time. There's never going to be the perfect time. So if you're waiting for like the perfect time to do whatever this thing is talking about, that's never going to come. So I feel like you just have to take that risk and do it now. My guides are telling me the sooner the better, or the sooner that you do it, the easier it will be. That the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be, because you have so much like mental traffic or mental fear or something like that involved in it, like holding you back from doing that. I hope that one makes sense. Joanne, you're welcome. What's this one say? I don't see other comments. I only have YouTube. Yes, because a lot of the comments are coming up on Facebook, and I think I answered you. So we're going to go move on. Phyllis, I would say that you should have a reading. My guides are saying that you do hear things. So you need to allow that message to come through and trust yourself. So hopefully that will answer you. Ashley, you are welcome. Skipping to people that I don't know. This person, they're unsure. They're unsure what their feelings are about you, because I feel like they get hot and cold for you. Like one day they really like you, one day they don't really know for sure. They're really not in a place in their own they need to figure that out. So I feel like if you're going to stay involved with this person, to go let them go work through their own trauma or whatever's going on around them, whatever's been bothering them over the last 2 years, they need to work that out before they'll be able to be clear with you, so that you feel more comfortable in the situation or in the relationship. I don't think I recognize you. Nancy, I gotta keep trying. When will close this rescue? You're not really ready to close it yet. I feel like the answer is May, though. But I feel like a lot that has to happen before that, in April, like you're really busy. Close in May. Hopefully that one will help you. Johnny Cash, will I pass physical issues? My guides are saying no, blocking that. Something you're doing is blocking you from having that healing come through. I am not sure what that is, but I'm going to give you, there's a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. Her name is Candace Silvers. Go to her website and sign up for their next free healing event. It's on a Sunday. It's later this month. And I feel like you can go to that, and she might be able to heal that, or you'll be part of the healing going on there, because something needs to be removed so that the healing can continue. There's some blockage there. I am not the one to do that. So, but I get that there's a blockage there. So hopefully that. If you also want to send me an email, .com, and you ask for the name of a healer, I will send you the name of the person I refer people to, besides her. Okay, let me try to find people that I don't recognize. Alice, you're welcome. Ocean, what is your question? What blessings my guides see happening for me and in love together soon? Thanks. The relationship is going to go at the speed that the person with the A wants it to be. They are timid, but committed. So just be calm and know coming your way. It might not be till August, but go slow. I do feel like there's also, you guys also might have two now, maybe in the next 4 years, if that makes any sense. because I'm guessing you're not married yet. Sense. All right, let me see if there's other people I recognize here. Johnny, you're welcome. Deborah Ann, do you have a message for you about your daughter? The only thing I heard about your daughter, somehow she's disconnected and she doesn't know how to hook back up with her guides or her intuition. She's just feeling very lost and confused. I feel like she's in a daze in some way. Does that make, oh man, I hope that makes sense. But I feel like she's just disconnected in a way. And I'm not sure you're the one who can help her with that. I don't know the answer to that one. Hopefully that one makes sense. Is there a card for you? Hold on. This deck wants to talk. Let's see if this deck tells us something. Well, shine, I mean, what's this? Well, they're saying you're going to shine somehow through this event or tragedy or disappointment anyways. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, you'll need to book a reading with me so we can go deeper and at least I can talk to you and see what that's all about. All right, next person. Well, she is alive. Wow, you need to book a reading with me. I'm kind of uncomfortable answering this because I don't know what you're getting at and I don't know what's going on. I got that she was in a daze, so I mean, if that is a coma, maybe that's what it is. But is she alive? I heard yes. You need to book a reading with me. Doing it this way you're not going to get the answer you need because I can't talk to you. You can't give me any feedback to let me know or ask me other questions to get my guides to help you. All right, it looks like I've done everybody that I can at this point. We've been on for about 35 minutes. I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to remind you that if I didn't talk to you or if I said please book a consultation, I'm doing it not because I'm hawking for business, but because I want to be of service to you. And I want to give you the best answer that you can receive or that I can give you. And in many cases, this is not the way you know that. I know you know that too. So whatever, just thought I'd throw that out there because I know I said it a lot tonight and normally I don't even say it. All right, with that said, though, I want to invite you to the next one. It's next Tuesday, 10:30 in the morning, Arizona time. Also going on next week is my Zoom group reading. That's one way, actually, that you can hook up with me and I can answer your questions. Deborah, the last person that I was talking to there, go to my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. Click the book a consultation button. You'll see the Zoom group is right at the top there. That's next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Arizona time. It lasts about an hour and a half, depending on how many people show up. I limit it to 8, though, so it's 8 intimate gallery style readings, and there's always a common theme too. Everyone has the same question or wants me to work on the same area, so it's kind of cool that way. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'll be back here next Tuesday. Thanks for spending part of your night with me, and I wish you all a great day, and I'll talk to you again next week. Okay, bye-bye.